suffocated in a council-sponsored bedsit in Holloway. No other parties are believed to be involved.
And is recommending she
Far-right
be
groups
deported
have been quick to point out
immediately
flaws it exposes in the immigration
He
system,
cited the
and the
tensions
problems
any
that mass
delay
migrants have to wait
in
months,
deportation.
years. However,
As
the
it
campaign
comes
My very special guest is Chris Dale.
Yeah, the album's done. That's a wrap. It's done. Yeah. Singles coming out soon this spring. It's completely done. Everything's done. We took the singles coming out this spring. So watch out for that. Trying to get out of me now. That's all hush hush. We can't. And then everyone listening, I know you've got a lot of listeners.
Hi darling, it's me. Just wondering if you're still okay to drop Jane off at piano tonight. Yeah, I've still got that meeting. Okay, great. What? Oh, she's here now. I'll tell her now. Natalia, we won't need you tomorrow after all, okay?
Okay.
Okay then, I'll see you later then, alright. Bye darling.
Tory councillor and prospective parliamentary candidate Adam Lord wants tougher laws for those seeking asylum and is recommended she be deported immediately without trial in Britain. He cited the tensions any...
have just come in that a Darfuri woman has been arrested on suspicion of murdering her children. The two infants, both aged 6 months, were found suffocated.
And now over to the travel centre for news and weather.
Due to a broken down train at Medea, no service between Seven Sisters and North Central.
A council-sponsored bedsit in Holloway. No other parties are believed to be involved. Far-right groups have been quick to point out the flaws this exposes in the immigration system and the problems that mass immigration can throw up. However, the campaign group Patchwork Nation, which espouses a policy of inclusivity, pointed out the dangers of exploiting this incident for political ends, emphasising how divisive this could be in an already multicultural...
Expect delays on the Seven Sisters Road, and it's a rainy 19 degrees in Holloway.
Ongoing delays due to a broken down train at Ballon.
He cited the tensions any delay in deportation could cause at a time when social services are being cut back and waiting lists for social housing are increasing.
No, I don't consider myself racist, but at a time when families who've lived here their whole lives have to wait months, years in bedsits before they can even get a council flat, you have to ask whether the current system is working.
No, I haven't read your newsletter on parking. But an asylum seeker just killed her children. I've been out talking to voters.
It's only changed, mate.
It's not risky. I have to make a stand on this if I'm going to have a hope of getting elected. I've got to go. You can't do that in here.
Really? Why is that?
It's against the law.
So?
So you can't smoke indoors.
I can.
Well, of course you can, but
What?
it's against the law.
What are you going to do? Take it off me? You really don't want to take it off me?
Just so you know, it's against the law.
I do know. You've just told me.
This isn't Big Brother, you know. They'll throw you out.
They can all see me. They can stop me if they want.
So, are you a friend of hers?
Yeah. I read so much about her on the internet, I feel like I know her.
So you're not actually her friend?
I am. I support her.
You support her?
Yeah. She's inside. She's got no family. Her bloke pissed off.
She killed her children.
So?
What?
I said so.
Oh, I see. You're trying to shock me.
I'm not. I want to know.
It's the worst possible thing a woman could do.
Is it?
Is it?
Is it though? Is it?
Is it? Innit? Is it?
Don't you fucking take the piss out of me just because I don't have some posh and voice. I'm asking, do you really think it's the worst possible thing she could have done?
Yes!
Why? Look, you give me a good enough reason, I'll believe you.
A good enough reason? It goes totally against nature.
Don't. Our hamster ate her babies when we was having our breakfast.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Life's disgusting.
It's not. It doesn't have to be. Anyway, you can't compare people and animals.
People are animals. You only got to walk down Holloway Road Friday night to see that.
I'm not talking about drinking too many Bacardi breezes. I'm talking about murder. For God's sake, how old are you?
What's it to you?
I can't work out whether you're really hard or just really stupid.
Oh, cheers.
You have the placid cruelty of a child.
Because I don't go all fluffy when people start talking about babies.
Most people agree. No, most people just know that motherhood is special. It's sacred.
How would you know? You're a bloke. Any woman can have a kid. All she has to do is open her legs and sit on it. Fact.
Maybe where you come from. Where do you come from?
The real world? Blokes. Oh, you want to believe women are all special and nice. All sugar and spice, eh? Well, what if we're just spice? What then? What if the only thing keeping you in your place is we're just not quite strong enough to kick you down? We're too knackered with having babies. Oh, you need to believe the girlies are nice. It helps you sleep.
Perhaps you didn't get on with your mother.
Mum's all right. She's just like any other girlie. She's got a hole in one end for babies and a hole in the other one for chips.
That's vile. You're not part of Broken Britain. You are Broken Britain.
Maybe. But I look all right still. Oh, what do you reckon? Nice hair, eh? Eh?
I hate to break it to you, but you're not on X Factor.
X Factor's for singers.
X Factor's for the lowest common denominator. You don't fool me, you know. This is all an act. You're acting up. You could be doing anything, yet you're here visiting a murderess.
Like cleaning floors for some posh bird, no thanks. What? What's it to you, anyway?
I could be your local MP quite soon. I'm the prospective parliamentary candidate.
You what?
I'm up for election. Come polling day, people can vote for me. People will vote for me.
Yeah, if they can be asked to vote.
I've seen you, you know.
Feeling yourself down a dark alley, was you?
Hardly. When you're not acting up, you seem like quite a nice girl.
Well, you fancy me as long as I don't open my mouth. Typical bloke.
I didn't say that.
Where do you live? I bet you live in one of them posh houses in the Crescent.
Well, I don't actually live round here.
You'll have to if you want to get in.
Plenty of MPs don't actually live in their constituencies.
Oh, you don't want to live round here, admit it. Highgate. I bet you live in Highgate, where you wouldn't be seen dead in Holloway, somebody like you. What do you think she should have done instead then, Medea?
Brought her children up. The usual thing that mothers do.
I mean, once her boyfriend dumped her. I mean, she starts off in Darfur. I read what she said on the internet. Soldiers came and they got my dad. They started with his neck. They cut and cut. Soldiers just turn up at her front door and kill her family for no reason. Then She gets put in a camp where she's raped all the time, and then some posh aid worker bloke says it'll take her away from it all.
And he takes her somewhere safe where the British government looks after her.
And he gets her pregnant and dumps her in a bedsit in Holloway.
At the taxpayer's expense. And she gets put on a waiting list for a council flat, which is more than some people who've lived here their whole lives get. You do not kill your children because you've been dumped.
You do when you're expected to take it.
Well, perhaps you do. Somebody like you.
I've just seen it too many times, all right. Mum, left alone with the kids. Never takes very long for the bloke to decide he's going to piss off. Blokes decide. They always get to decide. My dad decided. And all the other dads I had after him.
But most women would not
Want something different?
killed their children. Life is hard, but you deal with it. You don't expect other people to take responsibility for you.
Oh, do you think she wanted your pity?
Well, what did she want then, Miss Amateur Psychology?
Oh, you don't get it. He's the murderer. He murdered her.
He didn't.
Might as well have. Might as well have chopped her up and set light to her.
It's a bit dramatic.
She was dead to him. He put a scream inside her and then he just turned his back on her. Only so long you can walk around bleeding and smelling the roses before you turn the old world red. In the end, you have to let the bloke see what's really inside you, even if it makes them think you're ugly. In the end, you have to let it all out. In the end, it's just a matter of time. What? What are you looking at? Are you afraid of me now?